Hi. Hello. My name Ashok. I'm going to give you basic C Sharp window application, uh, how to design, how to develop C Sharp application. So what I will do, I will start from basic application to advanced level. So today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a very small application using C Sharp Visual Studio 2012. This tutorial will help a person who has not very good knowledge in computer or uh, mainly in a technology point of view. So this will help them a lot to how to understand what is all this thing. So I would like to go with a basic application. I can say a simple example, add two numbers. So how I will develop this add two number, which you can say sum application or subtract application. So what I will do, I have a Visual Studio 2012. You may have 2010 also or 2008, doesn't matter. Here Visual Studio 2012 is little bit UI look different, but mostly features are same. So what I will do, I just open my Visual Studio instance. I will click file, new project, and I can choose any kind of projects. I do have I think 10 or 12 different type of project, but I would like to go with a window application first. I have a different, if you see on the left side, there are different type of languages. You can use Visual Basic, which is a VB.NET, or VC++, or F Sharp, which is a new in Visual Studio 2010 and 2012, but I mostly use Visual C Sharp. Here you can see all framework. I mean, this is the latest framework, but all the backward compatibility also. So you can take the old version 2010, which you can say 4.4.0, 3.5, Visual Studio 2008, all this backward compatibility. So we will go with latest framework, which is a 4.5. I will explain you later what is a framework, how what is a object, what is a class, what is a I mean each and everything. But as a layman, I would like to explain you the basic idea how C Sharp application does work. So this is window application. Here is the name. Name means the project name. So, so I'm going to develop some application, summation basically, and I have a folder in C drive, which is a tutorial. So I think I have deleted this folder because I wanted to show you from basic. So I'm going to create here new folder as a tutorial. Okay, so in tutorial, if I select this folder, this Visual Studio is going to create another folder, which is a sum application, and inside sum application you will have all this subfolder for this project. So I just click sum application. If I open this folder right now, I do see blank, nothing there. So this is a blank. But if I click OK, it will generate all supporting files for this project. So you can see some application, and this is a project, and all this bin is the last output object, and all this file which is here in a project. So I will expand this my window screen. So for some, what we need, this is a basic thing, this is a basic fourth class or third class standard. If I need to sum two number, what I need two number which is an input and one is a result, that is output. And one, you need a something like event, I can say. If I enter two number, then when your result will come, something should be happen, right? So what you would like to do, if I enter two number and then press enter, my result should come in my third output box, you can say. So I open just toolbox which is on left side. I will use all window forms. So these are the controls basically, or objects you can say. So I will take text box 1, then again this is basically auto hide kind of things. Right now it will be stable here. So two input I said and one output which is a result here. And I need one event. So if I say I need, when I click here, the result should come here. So this is a text box 1, right side is a property of each control. So you can say text box 1, which, and second is a text box 2, text box 3 and button 1. These are the standard name. I want to change name in a proper way. So usually what is a naming convention? If you had text box, usually prefer to use first three character txt and num1, and txt num2. You usually press Ctrl S, which basically save whatever you made changes here. And then this is a text right, and the button is btn, right, btn result. But you made already changes, but I don't know what is this button means, what is this text means. Or so there is a labeling you can say, or in text basically the name, which is basically the appear name or visible name, which I will change as a sum. Okay, so you will see sum. This is what you don't know, you don't have label here, because if you enter here something, this is a value, like here this is the value, but I need something symbolized, which can tell me what is this control. So I will use label. Label is so here is a label. Just drag and drop for this first one, and then second one, and then third one. So this is the label. I will change, you can change label also as a lbl num1, Control S, and the same time I want to change appearance also. So this should be number 1, right, or first number, whatever you want. This label is, I'm going to change as a number 2, and the name you can change. Okay, and then result is label just keep in mind, when you change this name is a standard for each control. So name is for, here is the name. So you do see all the names basically. This is the property, you can see here the property. If you change name, then this control will treat as a this name. This is not anymore label 1, label 2 or text box. Like if you give some name to your baby, people can recognize with his name, not as a baby. They usually call hey Ashok, hey A, hey B, hey C, all these things. So now we have everything as a design. So this is the input 1, input 2 and result. When you want result, I say if I click here, my result should come here. Okay, so this is my result click, right? What I want to do, I want to store. So basically in target you want source. The logic basically simple. In target you want to store your source calculated values, right? So in target, basically in result you want to summation of some text 1 and text 2. So you can use text 1, sorry, what was the name, txt number 1 dot text plus txt number 2 dot text. So you done, I mean your coding is done. But and now you can start compiling. How you can start compile? This is the build, basically build. So when you build this application, it's okay, it's running, right? And you can set F9. F9 is a breakpoint. This so breakpoint, that means it will break your application when your application runs. So you can see what is the value coming here. So let's try. This is 12 and this is 11. When I click sum, so this is my value is a 12, you can see, and this is a 11. So basically you are adding two number, but these are not number, they are string. So if you add 12 and 11, what should be the result? Result is 12 and 11, because you adding string, not value, not integer. So like your first name and last name, this will work when you enter as a first name like Ashok and Kumar. Then sounds good. I mean, you can press F5 then go on Ashok Kumar. But I need numeric, right? So what I would like to do, I will stop my this conversion, and here I will change as a integer, convert to integer. 32 is it's good because 32 is in a range, same as this one, convert to integer. So what you doing, basically you are changing string to number. So let me remove breakpoint F9 again. So but now you see red color. Red color means if you going to build, you will see error. What is the error? You need to understand error, because when you understand problem, then you can solve problem. Otherwise you are just going to fight. What it's saying, cannot convert integer to string. So these are the integer, right? Because integer this one and integer this one, sum and this is string. So text box always take as string, that's why we converted as an integer. So target you can't change, you have to change source. So you are adding two number. Now whatever your output from here to here, convert to string. So again back to normal, back to string. So what you doing, first you are converting this value as a text and this value as again integer and adding, and then the whole number you are converting from here to here as a two string. Let's try and see. F5 I did, and I did 11, 12 and 1 should be 30. You are good. Okay, so this is the way you can write an application. This is the way you can do, create your simple application. So yeah, this is the first application. I just wanted to add you a few things, like why to string is something like this bracket, and why text is like txt result dot text. Wherever you don't have a bracket, like this kind of thing, so this means this is a string, and wherever you have a string like this bracket comes, that means this is the method, this is a function and method is the same, and property is always assigned like equal type. So this is the property, but this is toString is a method. ToString is a method like convert. You can see convert, then it's taking input parameter. This is the method. Here you can see button click is the method. So wherever you have two bracket, that means it's a method. So this is done. I'm closing this session because this is the first application done. I will go tomorrow create a subtract and calculation function. See you tomorrow. Thank you.